Howdy folks, and welcome back to Centaurworld. Today we're going to be watching Season 2, Episode 6, which is titled The Ballad of Becky Apples, a rider-focused episode incoming, hopefully. I did peek ahead. Normally I don't do this, but I just happened to catch it on Netflix as I was prepping for this one, and I saw that Episode 7 is just titled The Hootenanny. So the fact that the Hootenanny is in fact not happening today leads me to believe that we're going to have a solely human realm focused episode, which I've been hoping for. We have not seen woman all season, so maybe we're finally going to get the backstory there. Maybe they're going to save that for the finale. I don't know, but we have been very womanless this entire second season. So whatever we got, hopefully something great in store for us. Last episode is what I would consider to be the first great episode of season 2, after we just kind of had, week-to-week adventures trying to recruit an army. Last week was the first real emotional hit for the season. So if we can kind of start this arc to finish the season really strong, good things in the future for us, hopefully. We do only have 3 episodes left. This, the Hootenanny, and the final episode, which I still do not know the name of. I did not look that far ahead. I'm not an animal over here. God. But yeah, show's quickly coming to a close. I'm going to miss it when it's done. But, we love a short, sweet series here. One that hopefully this is what the creators had in mind for the show, never intending for it to last longer than this, telling the story they want to tell. We love to see it when it can actually happen in the animation industry, folks. But let's scooch over here, get ready to watch this thing as I take this opportunity to thank you for watching me watch this thing. Hey, do all the YouTube things. I said we're coming close to the end, but you are going to want to see when these last couple episodes hit the feed, right? So hit me with a subscription so you can see that. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this episode, of the reaction, anything you want to tell me. And the Patreon, if you want to get this or any other Centaurworld video uncut, unedited, the next 1 or 2 a little bit early, get a head start on for when the finale hits. By the time you're seeing this, the finale may or may not be watched. I'm not 100% sure yet, but there's a possibility that I'm done with the series as you're seeing this on YouTube. So if you want to go over there and, catch all the Centaurworld stuff uncut, unedited, feel free to do that. But as always, I'm glad that you're just here watching on YouTube. It does also help me out a lot that you are coming back week to week to watch these. Let's get started. Centaurworld Season 2, Episode 6, The Ballad of Becky Apples. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, they're going to hit us with the cold open again. No. This does look like, human world. I could, tell by the colors already. I doubt we're going to get an actual ballad of Becky Apples here, right? I feel like we got that a couple episodes ago. The general? Wait, no, we saw... I forgot what the general looked like already. I forgot if that was indeed the general. Oh. Is this a dream or a flashback? Or are those just all the other horses that kind of look like horse used to?
We're losing the war. We have to go on the defensive. For now, we retreat.
You're giving up?
We tried to get the artifact, and I lost an entire battalion to those things.
Yep. And a retreat is not giving up. It's a tactic, right? The people of Rohan retreated to Helm's Deep, but they held Helm's Deep. Granted, they had help from Gandalf, but still.
Sir, let me try.
If you want to do something to help,
by yourself?
Make her eat this broth. She hates it.
Not a good cook.
Tell me everything you know about the Nowhere King's castle.
Yeah, I don't
can
think...
smell the death in the air. The screams of souls lost long ago. The murmur of shadows.
No, wait. Not poetically. Real stuff.
No, I was serious about all the death stuff. But what I was just going to say is for a show that is as cartoony and silly as Centaurworld tends to be, this is shaping up to potentially just be a totally serious episode of a show that I don't really foresee many jokes. Granted, I did just pause right after a joke that technically qualified as a joke, I believe. But Yeah, I mean, unless Water Baby shows up and kind of does some silly stuff, or hi, Comfortable Doug coming back to the human world. I doubt we're in for much of a silly time today. In fact, last time we saw it, especially if we're dealing with Nowhere King stuff, last time we did deal with any of that stuff, it was really scary. So, hey, we might be in for tonally something completely different than we're used to here. But let's see what they have in store. I'm here for it.
You heard what the general said. You'd be court-martialed if you even made it out
Well,
alive.
you also heard what the general said. Eat your soup.
If I don't do this, chances are none of us will survive.
In Centaurworld. The juxtaposition of that is wild to me. Unless we're gonna cut to horse here, but I doubt it. Yeah, an episode of Centaurworld that has no Centaurworld in it. Presumably.
Oh yeah, this is great. More spoilers in the wiki page. Hey, superfans, guess who has the best view of the Nowhere King
Is that thing gonna
castle?
hatch and like the little hatchling's
It's a
gonna
boy,
fall in there?
baby. Hey, superfans, update. So
I'm about to fucking die.
Message birds. So
Oh, yes, he is about to die.
I think they know I'm here.
I do not like the
Sleeping
hatchling
with your eyes
messages.
open? You want one more? Wow, not a blink.
Yes, I do.
nothing. You're not even gonna. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know how to feel because, I mean, a rider's got to have a horse, right? Especially if her name is
Mission is
indeed
all about
just
stealth.
Rider.
We are going to avoid them entirely by sneak.
But a rider's got to have a horse, right?
Man, I miss my horse.
Ow!
I hear her. She says, I miss my horse.
Oh no, this is bad. Baden's gotta do something.
I can't even post about it.
Thank Goose. Hi, superfans. Guess who has a front row seat to...
How do people see these posts?
Oh, wait.
Oh, hi.
Seconds.
I-
Okay, so let's see what events are unfolding.
I did technically say Comfortable Doug might show up to provide
I
humor
bet you're all dying
to the
know the
episode.
deets of my current sitch.
Like I'm dying in my current sitch.
How do you spell that, bro?
GRRR. Oh no, he is in the drink. Oh, that is not what I expected. I mean, if that works, they're essentially
Is it
just
a death we must mourn or a birth we must celebrate?
honestly legit question. Oh my god.
Still don't know.
Okay, that was good. That was really good. But like, I gotta say, you know, kids shows, right? They tend to, you know, characters get put in extreme danger all the time. By the way, I didn't even say when the little Centaurworld thing, I was just so taken aback by seeing goofy Centaurworld logo that I forgot to say my tea for tonight is chamomile. So sorry for those of you who were expecting the tea name drop at that moment like I usually do. I totally slipped my mind. What are you drinking while you watch this? But what I was gonna say is shows targeted at a younger demographic tend to, yes, they put their characters in danger all the time, but oftentimes that danger is not realized. And yes, certain things might happen, like characters might get stuck in other sides of the rift or might get captured, what have you. But for them to dip this bird tar into the goop that chimeras you into another being, and to see the end result of that immediately is legitimately kind of shocking to me. I'm trying to think back to other shows. No other show that I've covered, granted, no other show like with a younger demographic target audience would do that. Like I'm thinking back, Owl House, as kind of gory and horrific as it was, wouldn't do that to a character, especially a character that's kind of like young coded, like kind of child coded, like teenager coded. Yeah, I mean, Luz and her friends got into a lot of trouble and stuff, but they never like got chimera-ified. That's absolutely horrific. And that's to the extent of it. That's like the only show I can think of that I can really kind of come close to a situation that would have something like that. That's gnarly that they did that. Well done, Centaurworld. You got me.
No. We're not giving up yet. Just give me a second to think of something, okay?
If only there was a bird tar or something that could fly around here.
Oh, no.
Oh, Becky's just going for it. And then they die anyway. In Centaurworld.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
I want to impress you.
Honestly. We're getting close,
A bit of a mixed bag, this Becky Apples. Hello? That, as far as I know, is not a character we have ever seen.
Hey!
And that was a male-sounding voice. Who the hell?
Waking up?
I just said get the bag of apples. The apples.
Are we gonna recruit these people to the war?
The Nowhere King is out there making these beasts that are a lot worse.
Who's the Nowhere King?
You know, that one guy.
Oh, you mean that skeleton antler creepy eel thing with the shrimp legs?
And for some reason, I feel compelled to say all hail the Nowhere King when you say his name. That one?
Please. If I don't bring the general the artifact, he won't bring his army to the rift, and this war will never end.
It's not our problem. We're just trying to survive.
I want this war to be over. I want Horse and I to be together and to go as fast and as far as we can because we want to, not because we have to.
Damn. Damn, Ryder.
Help,
Oh, just
help,
fall backwards.
help,
Just
please.
fall backwards.
Get up. Knock her up before she does something.
I guess that works.
I got your back.
Oh, she got a sword. Oh.
So heavy.
Okay, so it's not for... I thought it was one of those like, I can't bring myself to actually kill anybody. Damn, Ryder.
Flockin, eh?
You were gonna kill me if you
Sorry,
weren't
sorry,
so
please don't
weak.
kill me. I just really wanted to try an apple.
I was wondering why the mask only had one, but makes sense now.
You really think there's a place called Centaurworld?
No.
In Centaurworld. It just said like, this one's internet brained. Take it away.
You stay.
Why? You hungry? Are we gonna get another? Oh my god. Yeah, this episode is not fucking around with the horrific imagery. He just ate that guy.
Becky Apples, where are you?
Over here. I don't know why she sounds like Scooby-Doo, but...
Becky? Becky. Oh, my goose, Becky!
Oh.
Is this a wig? Where did you get a wig? Oh, gross.
Oh,
I'm out.
I hate that. And is that... Did one of the horse tars make their way over here? I don't know how some of these ones are... I mean, I guess Brayden knows, because Brayden was like the one who actually knew what he was doing to get to the rift, who like saw everything.
I think if I can stand on your back, I can
Bye.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, really inconsistent, this Becky Apples. Becky Apples secretly serves the Nowhere King. I brought you something else to eat, my liege. Or to chimeraify, whichever you'd prefer. Okay, and isn't Water Baby still in captivity here? I don't think we got to see what became of Water Baby after she escaped, but then she ran into one of the chimeras, right? And kind of got knocked out, it looked like, again. Or had some kind of a scuffle with it. I don't think we got any solid resolution one way or the other on it. But yeah, he did ask for more, didn't he? There's the artifact. And also thank you to whoever commented. There's Water Baby. I was just asking.
What is that?
That's a pangolin. That's not an armadillo. That is an abomination.
Ah! Oh no, not today!
Nice. Oh yeah, she knows Water Baby. And Water Baby knows her. Oh, that's not good. All right, come on, Ryder. Water baby, do not want to go in that water.
What are you doing here? I'm here for the artifact. Then get it already.
And what? Let you die?
Bye, pangolin. Glad it wasn't an armadillo. Is the artifact? Oh, so I never finished my sentence from before, but thank you to whoever commented, reminding me that the artifact was turned into the staff the woman stabbed the Nowhere King with, and then they took it back to the human world.
Nuts to this.
Hey, Horse says that too.
Do it!
Nice. Should we throw it in the goop? Nice. Yo, gravity 2 for 2? I mean, is it just grabbable? No force field? I mean, that's a machine. I don't think you're getting that with your bare hands. Yeah, forget the artifact at this point. Better to stay alive, right? Are you gonna find Doug down there? I am under here where I am comfortable. Doug is my name.
We gotta go. All right, well, cut me loose first.
Oh, is that easy? Cool.
Let's move.
Okay, yeah. The goop prevents the magic. I forgot.
Those minotaurs aren't gonna know what hit them.
Literally, I don't even know what spell I'm casting. Oh? Doug? Becky?
Becky Apples.
How in the hell? You are an enigma. Is it possible that Becky Apples came from Centaurworld and became human world horseified from staying here for too long? Because Becky Apples do have some whimsy to her. It takes a little magic. Spooky, scary skeletons, really? Sure.
We need to come up with a new plan to get in there and get the artifact.
Becky probably got it. Oh my god.
Isn't that your horse?
That is no one's horse.
Yeah.
Look, I have to go back in.
It's too risky. If I let you go back in there and something happens to you, you're what she's fighting for.
Yeah.
What then?
You didn't get the artifact, but you got something even better. Me.
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
Is Becky just there? Yeah.
You're back.
I haven't moved.
So glad you're alive. I thought if the Minotaurs didn't get you, she would.
She almost
How
did.
many did she kill?
I couldn't say. I really couldn't say.
We'll mark her down for 6. I thought I was pretty clear when I told you you shouldn't go in there.
Yummy.
What an entrance. No!
Can a minotaur do this?
Whimsical Minotaur, get it!
We're gonna gather the centaurs and bring them right here to the rift. Then you'll gather your soldiers and we'll form one army. Together.
Can you let us out of the bubble?
The Nowhere King won't stand a chance against us.
We'll go with your plan.
Sure. Just tell the general what to do. Ooh, more from the Nowhere King, though? I've been looking for that. Just trying to make sure no armadillos are being harmed in the making of this.
Put them in.
All of them? What is gonna come out? I see a sloth, a fox.
Assemble the army.
Well, assemble the army and make more of said army. Let me hit the voice cast here real quick. Well, D. Bradley Baker was Baden Beast. Greg Griffin was Baden. I think I saw that in an earlier episode, but completely forgot. Cool. Good episode. I feel like this is going to end up being one of my shorter reactions because there wasn't a lot to like pause on and discuss. Also, I'm just realizing no songs, but I do need to tell you that I still haven't fixed up my my tier list for the songs. So you know what? I'll fix that for next week. But yeah, mercifully, nothing to add to the tier list unless we count the little stinger of spooky, scary skeletons. But that do not count, did not have lyrics. But yeah, an interesting episode. Very action focused. I still don't 100% know what the significance of that scene was with the two kids in the woods, other than to remind us that Ryder is a badass. Other than that, it's just like a scene that happened. I enjoyed the episode, but I'm also kind of like picking it apart a little bit. I don't want to say it feels like they didn't have enough for a full human side episode to go in there, so they kind of had to like make up a scene, like unless those kids come back in the finale, like they enlist. But that, I mean, the one couldn't even like hold the sword, and it's not like they had like they knew who the Nowhere King was, didn't really have an opinion, weren't like, I'm gonna fight for all of us. They were just like, we want an apple. They could have given her an apple. I don't know. Aside from that one scene, though, the action was great. The horrific elements were what I enjoyed the most from this episode. I've already espoused my love of just like the horror of chimera-ing things together. I've talked about Mother 3, but also things like The Fly, all that kind of stuff. Just like really cool horror stuff. The Thing. It's a horror aesthetic that's just always creepy, gross, and when done right, like it's very effective. And I really enjoy the elements here of the Nowhere King being a being that, it goopifies everything. It kind of like eats away at everything that exists. It consumes, right? So to take like the forms of the things that already are and to like make them into something new and like bastardized, abominable, it really fits with the character. And like I said, the fact that they did it to like a teenager coded character is like absolutely horrifying to me. Well done. Like if they are not pulling punches like that, like I'm terrified to see what the finale is gonna look like. Like, granted, we're gonna have a lot of extras, like both humans and centaurs. So I'm expecting like some body counts from, probably maybe not even necessarily a named character, maybe Wamawink in a self-sacrificial kind of thing. But yeah, it's gonna be gnarly by the end of it. But yeah, a full episode in the human realm, just what I said I wanted. Becky also, like, I have just a lot of questions about how she's able to do the things she does and why. Other than it was entertaining and just kind of made me shrug my shoulders and say, "Oh, Becky," a couple times. Good episode, fun episode. I think I liked the last one better just because of the emotional payoffs of kind of these characters that we've had for the whole show, kind of finally getting to see what makes them tick in the background. But, this one, like I said, every episode they bring something completely different to the table. And while we have seen some of the horrors of the Nowhere King and the Minotaurs, like never cranked up this much. So I have to applaud the show for that. I'm intrigued by the Hootenanny. I don't know if it's going to be one last like calm before the storm episode or if some other big stuff is going to happen, because obviously we know that everyone is starting to gather on the human side of things. Water Baby is there to kind of rally the troops for the humans, to say like the centaurs are coming, don't worry. And then the Nowhere King himself also gather the troops, right? Make me some more, but then gather them and then bring them here. So we're certainly building up to the finale, but I'm just still curious to see how much setup we have left to go. I don't think I have anything else to say. I usually judge these reactions by how long they are. Like I said, not a lot of pausing in this one, and I feel like typically my reactions the raw recordings usually run somewhere between like 40 and 45 minutes usually. We have not yet hit 35, so just to kind of say there's 5 less minutes of me yapping through this one, it seems. But hey, it happens. It was still a good episode. Still better than most of season 2, I would say. Still on the upper tier of the season. Solid all around. Can't wait to see what it has in store for us next time. And I hope you're excited as well. So hey, in closing, don't forget to leave a like on your way out, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Is it trash because it didn't have music? Is it great because it didn't have music? Let me know what you think about it. And with all that being said, I'll catch you next time for the next episode of Centaurworld. Take it easy, everybody.